According to announcements made at a meeting of the National Steering Committee for Pandemic Control and Prevention, chaired by Deputy Prime Minister Vũ Đức Đam, the two outbreaks in Jilin, Haizong Province and Vendôme Airport in Quảng Ninh Province have been brought under control. However, several risks still remain.
At the meeting, Haizong authorities affirmed that 8 days after the initial discovery of the infected case, the province's pandemic situation has largely been brought under control. Specifically, all F1s from the outbreak in Po Yun Company have been tested twice, and the two neighboring companies have reported negative results on the second tests. However, the risk remains as the source of the infection in Cẩm and Ninh has yet to be detected. On Tuesday night, 3 infected cases related to the Jilin outbreak were detected in the city of Hạ Long. Currently, Quảng Ninh Province is conducting tracing in the area. Several quarantine facilities have been set up at schools and hotels to prevent cross-contamination. Currently, Hanoi has suspended the operation of bars, karaoke venues, and internet cafes and has banned festivals and events with mass gatherings from taking place. However, city authorities have encountered several difficulties in tracing, as some people who have returned from disease-struck areas have not reported to authorities. Hanoi is also implementing fines for people who do not wear masks. As for the entirety of Vietnam, 40 provinces have switched to online learning. Several primary school students are being quarantined, and some will have to enjoy the Tết holidays far from home.
Faced with a COVID-19 outbreak as the Lunar New Year nears, the capital city of Hanoi will work to realize the dual goal of fighting COVID-19 and expanding production. More to follow.
Thanh Oai and Chương Mỹ are two suburban districts in Hanoi that have not recorded any positive cases. F1 cases have been quickly traced and localized. However, the risks of the virus spread remains high due to the large number of people who move around and do business in the inner city. As such, units in both districts have started to carry out response scenarios.
The capital city highly appreciates residents' autonomous management models. They have proven effective. In the time to come, we will continue to trace people who have returned from COVID-19 hotspots while ensuring the smooth flow of goods during the
So far, 17,752 people have been traced from epidemic areas. The city has also required 30 districts to continue following up and keeping track of infected cases in order to promptly handle epidemic areas.
Every citizen, every residential area must be a fortress of pandemic prevention. That is the spirit that self-governing patrol teams in a number of residential areas in Quảng Ninh Province have encouraged locals to embody. Immediately after being re-established to cope with the latest COVID-19 outbreak, the teams have strengthened their efforts and become active participants in the prevention of community infection.
This residential area in Hồng Hà Ward, Hạ Long City, re-established its 20-member self-governing team, which was assembled during the last outbreak. The team, which is divided into small groups, patrols and inspects the residential area 24 hours a day and regularly provides updates on the situation to the local authorities.
We regularly inspect and manage everything that happens in the residential area in order to control the disease in our area.
Through the self-governing team, I have improved my awareness and strictly implemented pandemic prevention measures, including wearing masks and reminding my customers to do so.
In Quảng Ninh Province, there are more than 2,000 self-governed groups that support pandemic prevention in residential areas. Many teams have also applied initiatives to help raise awareness among people.
We're not anxious and always follow the guidance of the self-governing team.
I try to stay up to date and always leave my phone on so I can be ready for whatever happens.
The voluntary and active participation of self-governing teams, as well as people in residential areas, have been one of the key factors in Vietnam's efforts to control and prevent COVID-19 from spreading in the community.
Continuing on with news about the COVID-19 pandemic, the People's Committee of Haizong Province on Tuesday enacted a 21-day citywide quarantine for Jilin City in an effort to control the spread of COVID-19. As of Tuesday, Haizong Province had recorded 18 more cases, bringing the province total tally to 224. Currently, round-the-clock control posts have been set up in 19 communes and 156 villages. Previously, Haizong Province implemented social distancing measures on January 28th. However, due to the rate of the spread, citywide quarantine has been chosen in order to completely eradicate the outbreak. Recently, the public has turned their attention towards a group of 56 third graders who have been identified as F1, undergoing quarantine in Xuân Phương Elementary School at Nam Tu Liêm District, Hanoi. How are they doing now and how are they being taken care of? Our reporting report has more.
It's the third day in quarantine and the third graders have been getting used to the daily activities here. Popular comics and dolls are there to cheer them up every day.
I'm not very scared and I still sleep well at night. Here I have learned some preventive measures, such as wearing masks when going out and washing my hands before meals.
Despite being under quarantine, these teachers always take good care of their students and comfort them when they are away from their families as death draws near.
We have organized some activities for our students to do exercise here. We are teaching them a dance to welcome death so that they can still have a joyful holiday.
At first, some students felt homesick and cried. They felt much better after the teachers, students and parents comforted them.
The school and the students' parents have worked together to make sure that all 70 classrooms are fully equipped. Nam Tu Liêm District Military Command has also been providing students with quality meals during the quarantine.
We have installed 16 water heaters given by the district authorities so that teachers, students and their parents can use them while in quarantine.
56 students, 10 teachers and 10 student parents have been identified as F1 and 35 other parents who have been identified as F2 are in quarantine at Xuân Phương Elementary School. As of now, all of their first COVID-19 tests have come out negative.